this is when Falcons should win. You couldn't say that the first two. Now you feel like you should be able to say that.
I think it's just one of those things with, like, we added Celium, Fred is on this lineup. Like, we want to get away from what we had last year, which was losing a lot of series.
Yeah.
And let's get away from the bottom. Yeah, it starts with this.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can get a series win. So far, they've been able to win one map. That's true of both teams. Hardpoint victory on Scar against the Thieves for the Falcons. Ravens were able to win a Search and Destroy, so neither team finding much success yet, but it's going to be Preb with a lot of it early on here on Colossus Hardpoint to kick us off. He starts out 3-0. Every 10 points can be so big off of a win. Again, both looking for their first, but even Cell with a sub in hand as everybody's flooding. Slasher trying to stay up, and Slasher guy on the other side, it sometimes is not. But we think, for the most part, at least with this year, most team changes we're going to see, and probably going to happen after Major 1. That's usually your kind of rule of thumb. At least play through the first Major.
Yeah, unless the scrims have been awful.
Yeah, true. Unless it's like that bad, you know.
The holiday break does open up some timing.
Trying to lock down this early time around the point, but Ravens been able to pluck people out of it for the most part. With Celium's gunfight win, Lurk's about to be the next up for Ravens to try and get aggressive towards the point. All the kills going through for Falcons. A flank play from Craze is going to get one, but not turn in anything else. I guess the one positive you'll take from Ravens, you haven't got any time, but you've been able to clear them out of it a little bit, make it a little bit messy.
Yeah, it feels like
there's a nice way.
Yeah, they've been getting outslayed really till this 4 dead. So yeah, you're only down around 30 points or so.
Got to deal with early. Kismet just tucked away, lane prone in a corner. He's going to give himself a freebie. Not traded out, is playing it slow as Craze. They kind of send it one by one. And that won't lead to any success for Royal Ravens. I'm a little surprised there. It's like you send one player in, then another one's just kind of, I don't know, holding for the trade, but Kiz is, well, I don't want to say off angle. His corner, though, perfect for the play. We get into our second set, and I mean, pretty controlled by the Falcons. Yes, they pulled away in that last point, really. It was close until that, so Ravens still fighting, but it seems like Falcons start to click a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you get pretty much a full 60, 50 points or so at that P4. That really gains the lead, or makes this lead pretty large. But yeah, just from a slaying standpoint, outside of Nero, you are getting destroyed on a map like Colossus. Just, it's going to be pretty tough to do. I mean, there are just gunfights all over the place. It is constant. And, well, that's how you are going to win on this map.
I'm on him up, P1. P1. One shot side though, one shot looks, absolutely go. Blue steps, one shot. In the back. Oh, in the back, Bulldog. Turn the back. Flank in the mid, Turn the back. One more in the back. I'm playing up front, I have the rest front. Nothing right. I have you on front looks. You're by yourself. Oh, I'm Bjorn. Nice. Go front. I didn't need to push him, see. Double shot left him, see. Yeah. Three. Do this. P1 Nero. You got one shot in one time.
Falcons looking good so far. The lead still sitting around 50. Slasher, Craze, both on 3 in a row, trying to lock down the point. Great shots at range here from Lurks. One more to deal with. Tagged up and shallow and thought he was going to be able to win the fight, but does enough damage that should slow down the push from Kiz here for a moment at least. We know how scrappy this particular point can be. A nice multi from Exton, though, actually ended up being huge for them. Allows Cell to get in position, and now you're soaking up some time. This is where Falcons pulled away last time. You're hoping Ravens maybe the chance to equalize, but for now inside, it will be Falcons. They're going to lose a couple of players, though, so numbers are going to be here for Ravens. That's going to be 2. Make it 3 for Nero. They'll break right back in. So still 40 seconds, a crucial 40 seconds. They get this, within 10, 15 points. They're in a beautiful spot, but now you got to hold.
Can reinforce quickly, but as soon as I say that, it's going to be all 4 dead. But it's with 15 seconds or so.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have loved to have it. That's going to be a 30-point swing. There's Kiz again going on a big wrap. He's going all the way around. So Falcon, you're waiting on him. This is almost like an SD round where you're just sort of waiting on this route. And there we go. He's going to find the first.
Finds the first. Great read onto the second. We'll hop the Pred on rotation out. He's going to have the entire team in front of him. Whatever damage he can do will be crucial for the squad. Nearly able to take down 2. I love this from Exton. Tuck into a corner. Catch somebody. Able to do just that. And that should seal it. Unless they get there to pick Celium out of it. Not going to happen. Map 1. Goes to Falcons. They're able to win their second hard point now on the year. Now for Scar Search, we'll focus on the first bloods. Maybe focus on like what Falcons maybe are struggling with. I think we have a pretty good idea how Slasher and company are going to want to play this. Just got a pretty good idea.
Yeah, and I think the key last week was like sort of like, I don't know, just sort of switching up the pace, right? Teams were very slow on A. Then we saw some teams being open, like in Thieves, to working that B bomb. That's really the key.
We see a lot of rounds in without it getting planted, put it that way.
Correct, yeah. Just tough to cross the bomb. You don't have a trophy. That's what teams are waiting for. But you will find that first blood on the Kismet. But still, there's going to be the trade, and, well, there's a double piece. So Pred's going to find a double. Lurks, though, on the trade. So 2 versus 2 still need to plant.
Hell of a job by Pred, just giving them a chance in the round after losing their first man. Nice little reach out there from Cell. He's traded out down to a 1 versus 1. Exit, I thought, had the freebie for a moment, but he gets ripped. Both players trying to get back to full. Just over 10 seconds to go. Craze recouping bomb. Gets the spot, has to plant.
He's got enough time. No, it's just a call, 50-50. Well, goes for the flank. Where did he go?
Okay.
Craze thinks he's going on the flank all the way through. That's why that looks insane. Doesn't see anybody watching the cross, so timing will be good for him.
No, we talk about how hard it is to plant, but a little bit easier after you get that blood, because yeah, Ravens can't take the positions they want to. Exit, he's got it right across at the box. Craze is going to pop. Does he turn it into multiple? He does. Now just trying to finesse. Help is going to come in. Yeah, I hope Nero can win that one. Not able to do it. It's going to need to be an ace now from Craze, and not going to get it done.
Slasher was just watching that flank, but now he feels like he's got to get involved, so he's going to try to work middle.
Lurks just getting wall banged, ripped, and dropped. Slasher trying to find an opening. Going to give, I thought maybe Sell another one, but it'll be Exit that closes it out. So you should be winning that, I think, with the talent on this roster. So they put themselves in winning position, and there's another blood. 5 straight for Cell. Ravens try to get aggressive on both sides, not able to find the opening. Cell gets there and finds the timing, and that's just free. That's the one thing, it's like not quite traditional Call of Duty. A little bit different despite having some traditional maps. Another nade kill for Cell. His streak keeps on going. He's 7-1. Pred gets another. Nero left alone. 1 versus 4. 20 seconds to go. Sniper in hand. Best of luck with that. Slasher, Nero, and Lurks are combined 2 and 12. I mean, it has been, outside of a couple playmaking chances from Craze, there has been next to nothing.
Zero. And well, Falcons switching up this time. They've played so standard. Now they're getting aggressive, and well, it was Craze trying to pick up the deep flank, so he does get a trade.
Do they know there's going to be 2 more?
Probably not, yeah. So I like this switch up here. What's been working? Now let's get aggressive. Cell's going to find one. He's on 7 in a row.
Cell's like, listen, I've been the top KD for however many years in a row. When I'm going to get mine, I'm going to get mine. He's no free kills.
Slasher makes it, oh my.
Yeah.
Just the timing. But Nero does turn this into a 2-on-2.
They fly at him. Nero gets a second. And Slasher will clean up.
They didn't really slow it down, so didn't float in the air for too long, but they got a first blood through it. You trap 2 players inside of that mid deli. So 2 versus 3 now. And you have Pred starting to lurk his way on up.
That timing is not the best for Slasher. That is disgusting stuff. At first I thought Pred was going to be a free kill. Slasher turns right before he bounces up. They're hunting for him, not finding him. Kiz has got one right next to him, and that should be a free one. Slasher, nice play, just lurking out mid.
Also, we normally don't sort of see that. Him taking space away.
I was like surprised it was Slasher.
No, yeah, but well, that first blood may not matter. Because you got 1 player deep on the flank. That's going to be Exit and Celium. He's got the sniper in hand.
Set up Nero for 2. Slasher may not get the kills, but it's a huge round. Now down to 1 versus 1. Exit is a bullet. Try to get it, but I mean, get back to full. I mean, that's round.
So
that's a round.
You don't really have time for this. So.
Yeah, he had to just send it, and
he's going to be happy about that. I'll just be thinking, what is that guy doing?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I get it since he's 11 HP, but like the only win condition is you get the kill.
That's not miss. The wallbang's coming through. Okay, that's what you have to be worried about. But the problem is Lurk died. So Lurks is going to get taken down from up top. And this is what you're waiting on, to at least get 1 or 2. But now guess what? You're still down a man.
Craze gets to his box, can't make anything happen. Cell then pushes up the map. Him and Slasher are having that one-on-one. Not going to find an opening. Kiss lurking, awaiting, finding the kill. A nice search win there for Falcons. Team starting to click up 2-0.
This guy, 1.87, he is dominating, was the highest kills in the map number 1. We just saw he goes on that streak in map 2. Let's see how they look in Overload.
Team, if they do put the work in, if it does click for them a little bit before other squads, it's not like it's overly complicated, right? It's similar to other modes we've played, but it's still new.
No, 100%. Yeah, this is where you can kind of.
That's a quick score.
Yeah, set yourselves apart. And as you said, again, just the slaying has been so lopsided in this matchup. If you are a Falcons fan, you are happy because this is kind of what you were hoping in matchups like this.
Dude, yeah, Ravens are getting just slammed. They've got 2 kills so far.
I thought you were going to talk about the moaning again.
There's a 2-0 lead. Wait, I didn't get the moan. You got the moan?
Oh, I got the moan.
Oh, I didn't get the moan.
I've been having a moan.
I'm pissed. I want more moaning. And now they look for another opening. Numbers here for a moment for Royal Ravens. The numbers are growing. They haven't grabbed EMP yet, but they've gotten a nice stretch of kills. Unfortunately, now everybody off a spawn for Falcons. Time to play defense, and that defense just gets blown up.
He's trying to do it
Slasher with a
himself.
double, tries to go through, doesn't get in. Goal line defense is there.
If you are Ravens, this is the side you want up, but Drake's shots out of exit, a wonderful snap. Then you're just sort of waiting for your teammates to get in. The player in the window room that time was crazed. Doesn't find a kill, but I think slows down the Falcons, allows you to get the score.
Let's go mid.
I'm there bottom P3, hold on.
There's a thing here.
Yeah. Top
P3,
top
P3.
Because I could look.
Kill P3. P3 jumped out.
Nice,
Good shot.
Go right, guys.
more
They
shot.
might be chasing Con. I think they're chasing Con.
He's top P3, top P3.
I know.
Top P3.
Top P3 MC, top P3 MC, one's out.
Stay left short.
There's exit. I'm wrapping right.
L,
Right.
on bomb, on A bomb, laying down. One short on me. On A bomb, dead.
mid.
One short, yellow one short.
I made it.
Tiny misplays or just misplays in timing. X did just melt Slasher. Nice little snap onto the second. Now a chance for them to get forward and score. Going to win the one-on-one towards EMP. Probably able to do that.
The nades.
Hit the gap and get through. A late first half score there for Falcons as well. It was all Falcons in the first minute and a half. Then Ravens start to fight for some control, but all that fight, it feels like for Ravens, kind of dissipates. Got to start executing. Well, that might disappear before it begins, or does it? Nero some damage into the third player. That's the cue for Lurks to get on forward. He's able to finish it off.
Yep.
Opening is in, and there's the score. So you lose the first two players, and then basically 2v4 for the score there. Headshots.
Just
That's
all
how
head, yeah, 3 bullets from the pistol to the head, and that is a gunfight win.
it just smokes them. And now you got to get a stop. They get a score here. It could seal it. Pressure is in. EMP going through. Big kills from Kiz and Celium. And now all that work he did if you're Ravens, it is gone. Can they get to him? He's just going to go for it. Maybe find an opening. Yeah, it's his desperation time.
Yeah, do the timing, the reset, 10 seconds. They know they need 2 scores, and yeah, it's just...
Yeah, I mean, hell, he got closer than I thought he was going to be honest. But Falcons, after the early struggles with the start and kickoff of the league, now on the board. They get the 3-0 win. They get 10 CDL points. And now, hey, listen, you're looking like maybe you can make a run to get a winner's bracket start. As Ant said, though, the schedule, it's not easy going forward. This is one you had to win. You did win, and you look solid in the process.
I mean, listen, second weekend of the CDL and first win, a lot better than last year. It was like the 18th weekend.
That's a really good point, Joe.